All right, we'll be looking at the last tab on the library homepage for Rebecca Crown Library, the Journals and Newspapers tab. And this tab is best if you are looking for a particular publication. So if you have a citation, for example, and you want to know where that would be located in a database, you would use the Journals and Newspapers search to find out which database to search in. So if you had, or if you were looking specifically for a publication and you needed to know which database it's indexed in. So if you were looking to see if Dominican subscribed to the New York Times, for example, we can type that in, and this will tell you which databases that's available in. So the New York Times comes to Dominican. Primarily it is in print, but it also comes electronically through LexisNexis, Academic, and through Opposing Viewpoints. The date ranges are important to pay attention to depending on what what date of the newspaper you're looking for. You should pay attention to which date range is available. These are 1980 to present and 1985 to present, so they do go back quite a ways. So that's a standard way to search for something to see if it's available. These resources have some very different features. I'm not going to go into them right now. You'll have a chance to explore databases throughout the semester, so I'll leave that to you. But it is helpful to take a look and get familiar with the interfaces for different databases because they do vary considerably. If you were to look for something like a reading for class, for example, that was in a publication like Reference and User Services Quarterly, we can type in the title of that publication and it will give us, again, which databases that's available. So there are a couple that go back to 1997, Education Source and Library and Information Source, and then a few that go back to 2002, Academic Search Complete and Professional Development Collection. I'm going to use the Library and Information Source one just to give you an idea of how you might get to or search for publications for specific articles within this publication, Reference and User Services Quarterly. So I'm going to click on the link for Library and Information Science Source. Excuse me. And this is going to show me all of the different issues that are available or indexed. This one does go back prior to when these are available in full text because the articles are indexed even if they're not available in full text. So for 2015, the most recent issue from spring of 2015 is available. We could click on that and see all of the titles, all of the articles available in that particular issue. It looks like there's 38 there. I'm going to go back. If I wanted to find a specific article, volume, and issue, I can use this option along the side, or you can click and search within this publication. I find this to be a little bit easier way to search if I'm looking for a topic as it was covered, or if I were wanting to search by title or by author, I can select from the drop-down menu. This is being slow. There we go. So I could select something from the drop-down and narrow my search that way. If I was looking for a topic, let's say that I'm looking for stuff having to do with a reference interview, I can see all of the articles that were published in Reference and User Services Quarterly dealing with the phrase reference interview, and now I get 43 different articles. So I can use that to find a specific article or to just read things that are on a topic. This brings me to a little bit about Boolean information. What I've done is combine specific fields, the journal name field, with just a keyword search using AND. And is one of our Boolean operators. The Boolean operators are and, or, and not. And is useful if you're trying to narrow things down. So I'm going to do another tutorial specifically on Boolean operators, but this is a good example of how you might use that to narrow a search down. So that is the Journals and Newspapers tab. Let's go back quickly to the Rebecca Crown Library homepage. That was Journals and Newspapers, and that was searching by the name of a publication. So if you have a citation, this is where you would go to get started. If you are just searching for a topic, you want to see what's available out there, you can jump into a general database like Academic Search Complete, or you can choose a database from the list. But if you are looking for a specific citation, this is the place to start, Journals and Newspapers.